Hey everybody, welcome back to the Blithesome Wisdom channel. Got a new lighting setup today, so trying a little experiment, we'll see how this works out. Today's episode is just kind of gonna bullshit with you. So I've got a couple of things I wanted to share with you that I found cool over the last week, and yeah, let's get into it. So, I really like hip-hop music. If you listen to any of my previous album talks or know me at all, you know I love old school hip hop music, that very soulful music. Well, Atmosphere is a hip hop artist that I listen to frequently. And while looking through seeing if he was coming out with anything in a new catalog, uh, I came across this. So this is a hot sauce, and it's a Minnesota maple. So I'm not very good with hot sauces. I'm not very good with spicy. Like pickled jalapenos are usually as hot as I could possibly go. And I'm starting to learn that the hotter spice that you can eat, the more you can taste. So it's kind of like an ass backwards. You don't actually fry your taste buds, you amplify them. And it blew my mind. And so I kept thinking to myself, what am I missing out on? What kind of tastes am I missing out on? Because you put one too many fresh jalapenos on my queso and it's too damn hot. And so Atmosphere had come out with this hot sauce, Minnesota Maple, amplify the flavor of your favorite foods in a small batch hot sauce, and I had to try it. I really want to get into expanding my flavors and just kind of exploring. Like, if I could really start tasting new things, that's amazing. So this is just a fun little experiment to get into that. I'll be cooking up some chicken strips for dinner, and we'll be giving this a shot. So tune back in next week to see if it's worth it or not. Another thing that I have to show you guys, I'm actually really excited about this because it's going to be extremely fun. I got this book today. It's called Wreck This Journal. Now, you might be going, what the fuck, what is that? So, Wreck This Journal, to create is to destroy. And the whole concept of this book is, it is a journal. And it says, warning, during the process of this book, you will get dirty. You may find yourself covered in paint or any number of other foreign substances. You will get wet. You will be asked to do things you question. You may grieve for the perfect state that you found this book in. You may begin to see creative destruction everywhere. You may begin to live more recklessly. That sounds amazing to me. The fact that I basically get to write a book is fucking awesome. Like, look at this, look. Pour, spill, drip, spit, fling your coffee here. Poke holes in this page using a pencil. Draw fat lines and thin. What does this say more towards the back? Write carelessly now. Glue random items here. Tear this page out, put it in your pocket, put it through the wash, and stick it back in. This fucking book is amazing, and I'm really excited to get into it. This looks really fun, and I can't wait to... Well, I can wait, but it'll be a treat to go back 5-10 years from now and dig this book out and explore the past. It's just such an amazing concept, and I had to get it. It was a $10 book, you guys, for memories galore. I mean, this is going to be fun. And I'm actually going to start it tonight. So, after dinner, instead of reading The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy tonight, I'm actually going to start this book. And I've got this nice fat clicky pencil to start it, and my very nice smooth writing glide pen, and I'm going to make this book one to remember. That's for sure. So those are the couple things that I wanted to show and share with you guys. Oh yeah, ha 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 ha. So Halloween's on the way, and I never buy candles ever, even though I love them. I got this one though. So it's got red in the center, which makes it look like it's gonna bleed. Can I tip it with not? No, I was gonna tip some wax down, but I would make a fucking mess. So I'm just gonna show this to you and put it back. But yeah, I got that, and then there's this spine section over there on the shelf, which is pretty fun and cool looking. I never really buy Halloween decorations for myself anymore, but I'm changing that this year. I need to fucking embrace it and enjoy it. Like, who in their right mind does not think that that candle is fucking cool? Especially when it starts to do the red melt. Oh, it's gonna be sick. But anyways, I got a couple of cool things. Now, the weird subject. So part of the underlining thing about this channel is I want people to leave every video with a question. You know, I question everything, and I think it's a healthy thing to do. You know, question reality, question yourself, question your thoughts, you know, what is real, what is not real. And so the question I wanted to put out there for you guys to ponder today is actually about animal consciousness. Dogs are well aware of what we tell them. Dogs react and can partner with us quite well. So do cats. So do birds. Fucking dolphins have their own language, which we actually can verify that we know about 25 to 50 words in dolphin. Like, this goes back to my episode with George when saying, you know, how can a planet so far away that has super duper intelligent octopuses, you know, on a water planet, even come close to accomplishing the things that we humans can accomplish with building and technological advancements and the study of self. It's wild to think about an animal's perspective. Now, I just watched a documentary on the evolution between predator and prey, and one of the sections was about a squirrel and a snake, and the evolutionary race between the squirrel and the snake. Now, turns out that squirrels can recognize, so squirrels, a defense mechanism for squirrels is they rush blood to their tail, and they use their tail as a flagger, kind of like a raging bull in a pen, charging the red sheet. Only this is a snake and a squirrel. And the squirrel is flapping its superheated tail and basically making a bull shield. And it doesn't do this with every snake. In fact, the squirrels can recognize individual snakes and react accordingly. It's cool. It makes you think, like, well, how smart are these little animals? And it turns out another thing that they use is they can understand bird chirps. So squirrels living up in the trees and being in the same turf as birds have been able to recognize certain sounds and clicks that mean a predator is there. And that's how they navigate big distances, is they actually listen to the birds for safe passage. And it was so fascinating to find these facts out and to see how a squirrel, you know, just a little fluffy, can do something so... We think of animals as just fuck them. Oh, they don't know what they're doing. They have no feelings. They're just shellless entities that exist. A lot of people feel that way about animals, and that drives me nuts. And then a lot of people feel like animals are just stupid, like we are their owners, we are their keepers, they are under our domain. When really we're not any of that. We are of nature, and we should help take care of nature. Now, not to say that there aren't people out there that genuinely care about animals. I'm just talking about those select few that view animals as objects and not living beings because they are of human status. They see themselves as a human, and they are put on a pedestal over everything. Sorry to go off on that rant, but unfortunately, there are fucking people like that who exist in this world. And I couldn't finish this subject without bringing that up, unfortunately. But I want you to question yourself. I want you to look out your window, and I want you to see an animal or pick something living, and try to take yourself on an empathetic journey. What am I talking about? Well, you look at other people and you go, oh, I wonder what their experience is like. I wonder what that's like for them. Given the same context, do that exact process with an animal. You know that there's thoughts in your head that you could never put into words. Never. There's just so much going on where maybe emotion is about the only context in which to express what's going on in your head. Animals, I believe, have this same sort of ability. They have that think ability, and I do believe even the smallest of animals can be self-aware. Like, can know that this is a life. Like, it's fascinating to think about. There's no way that we're the only conscious beings, even on the whole planet. Like, dogs show so much consciousness and ability to connect. And like I said, dolphins have fucking 50 verified words that English users can understand. There is just so much wildlife on this planet. We are but a very small fraction as a human race. And so it's fun to think about what other animals, what their perspective is, what their languages could be like. You know, even from the biggest to the smallest, there's always predator and prey. You know, even squirrels, or that perfect example, there's always predator and prey, and it's not always just a snake. What about the eagles that carry them off? It's a dog-eat-dog world. And so it's fun to think about another animal's perspective, especially if you flip it. You know, like, think about that squirrel, and how would he know exactly what kind of snake, and listen for the birds, and what kind of language do they speak, and it's just fun to think about animals from that point of view. So, now that I have fucking rambled your ear off nonstop, I'm gonna go cook some chicken and get ready to open this bottle of hot sauce, get this episode uploaded, and enjoy the rest of my night. So, think about that one thing. Have some fun with it. I would also like to share this book with you guys as I fill it out. So come back for more of this. I really think it would be fun, and it would give me the excuse to continue creating, even though I don't need one. But yeah, come back and follow this book with me. This channel really bears the inside of my mind, and is I don't really hold anything back on this channel anymore with what I think about, and this book is a physical representation of what's in here. So if you want to get to know me better, keep coming back. Hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, keep this conversation going. Please comment, let me know what you guys want to hear about, what you want to talk about. Let me know what animals you decided to view your perspective from. That will be fun. Thank you so very much for tuning in, guys. As always, from me to you, be blithesome and live life with a smile. I love you. Bye.